when you're thinking about being in a relationship, you have to get someone that love God for one. In your relationship, you have to love God. We can't do anything without God, even in our relationship nowadays, because people will contact you and, you know what I'm saying, they try to get to know you. They don't even have good intentions towards you. That's why you have to stop giving your body to everybody. Just because you meet a guy or you meet a woman does not mean that y'all supposed to have sex or any type of intercourse. You know what I'm saying? It comes a time where you just want to do what's right. And that's why God said no sex before marriage. Because when you start adding sex into things, that get people confused. You know what I'm saying? Because some people, you have sex, you don't even know what you're doing. I'm not talking about anything sexual. I'm saying you don't know what you're doing for sex. Sex comes from God. You know, the intimacy. You can't be intimate with everybody. People be having bad spirits, so you have to watch that. You have to watch who you be intimate with. You know, it goes back to wanting the best for yourself. You know, I see people in relationships, they struggling. They ain't even doing nothing. Like, why would you want to be in a relationship where y'all not growing? Like, what are y'all doing besides drinking and smoking and chilling together? That's all y'all doing. What type of progress is that? That's not no progress. That's not progress. I don't know what you want to call it. But those things you can do by yourself. You know, you don't need no mate to do that with. You can do that by yourself. So if you're in a relationship and y'all ain't building nothing, y'all not progressing, y'all just what y'all are, then I would say look into getting another relationship, because you need to be in a relationship where y'all can grow. It's about the mind, body, and the soul. You don't need, and when I say relationships, I'm not talking only a loving relationship, like a lover. I'm talking about like family relationships, friends relationship. You need to be around people who lift you up, who can motivate you, who can sit down and read the Bible with you. You know, that's what we need to put our focus on nowadays, because these days are getting shorter, you know, and it's so much going on in this world. Things been going on in this world, but now things are extremely bad, and things are not going to get better in this world. It's not going to get better in this world. But we can get better as people through God, because God said he would never leave us nor forsake us. God is not man. He don't lie to us. God, excuse me, God said that he would never leave us, and that's what he won't do. God is not man. God don't lie. You know, we may leave him, but he never leave us. He never leave us. You might feel like God is not listening or God ain't moving fast enough, but God moves when it's time to move. He don't move because we want him to, because it may not be the time for it. You know, God's timing is perfect. I'm a living example on what God can do in your life. You know, I done been through it all mostly. I can say, but anyway, I am writing my book called The Fight, and it's a self-help book. I've been working on this book for like a little over 2 years now, I want to say. But I will get it completed. This is my first book. I always wanted to write a book. Excuse me. I always wanted to write a book. But my story was still being written. So now, my story is still being written, but now I can help somebody else, you know, and that's what I want to do. I want to help others. So my book it's about me, but it's like a self-help book. It's called The Fight, and I'm doing a part 2 to it. Might be a part 3, 4, but the name of it is called The Fight. Joe Choice Mind, Body, and Soul. That's the brand. I'm all about the mind, body, and the soul. Because one thing about it, only mankind care about what you look like. God care about your heart. So what your heart look like. Okay? Sorry if I'm doing a lot of smacking or whatever, but I gotta get used to doing these lives. But anyway, you guys enjoy your night, morning, day, whatever you see this message, and know that God loves you, so do I. Another thing, pray every day. If you don't know what to say in a prayer, say the Lord's Prayer. Say the Lord's Prayer.